Tony Ferguson claims he would have ended Khabib Nurmagomedov's undefeated streak if they fought. Tony Ferguson reflects on lost fight with Khabib, claims undefeated streak would have been threatened. Tony Ferguson, once one of the UFC's most dominant lightweights, has never shied away from discussing the long-awaited fight with Khabib Nurmagomedov that never materialized. Over the years, Ferguson has consistently voiced his frustration over the cancellation of this highly anticipated matchup, and now he's once again claiming that Khabib's undefeated 29-0 record could have been in jeopardy if they had ever fought. Ferguson's remarks didn't stop there, he also took a swipe at Khabib's alleged weight cut struggles. Recalling the time Khabib withdrew from their scheduled fight at UFC 209, Ferguson humorously recalled accusing Khabib of eating tiramisu while he should have been focused on cutting weight. Ferguson later criticized the act as unprofessional in interviews, fueling the narrative around their cancelled bout. The fight between Ferguson and Khabib, scheduled 5 times but never happening due to various setbacks including injuries, weight issues, and a global pandemic, remains one of the most frustrating what-ifs in MMA history. The clash of their contrasting fighting styles would have tested Khabib's dominance in a way no other opponent had. Since retiring with a perfect 29-0 record, Khabib has shifted his focus to coaching and promoting MMA in Dagestan. Meanwhile, Ferguson continues to reflect on the fight that never was, pondering how it might have changed the trajectory of both their careers. Although Ferguson's passion still burns, his focus may need to shift back to his current situation if he hopes to revive his UFC career. Once on a legendary 12-fight win streak, Ferguson now finds himself stuck in the midst of an 8-fight losing streak, with many fans and experts calling for him to retire. It's difficult to ignore the mounting pressure, as Ferguson's once promising career seems to be running on fumes. For now, Ferguson can only wonder what could have been if he and Khabib had shared the octagon. Perhaps seeking closure, he hasn't stopped calling out the retired champion. Ferguson's obsession with the fight continues, with his recent comments about Khabib's assessment of Dagestani fighters sparking more controversy. In response to Khabib's tweet about the superiority of Dagestani fighters over Irish fighters, Ferguson fired back with a transphobic comment, further stoking the tension between the two. At this point, it's unclear what Ferguson truly wants from Khabib, as the undefeated legend has retired and seems more interested in coaching than in furthering his rivalry with Ferguson. Despite this, Ferguson seems unlikely to stop calling out Khabib until he gets an answer.